Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is February the 12th, 2019, the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as give me all the news according to the days. Well, what I got for you all today is going to be a price analysis, price prediction for Roku. We did run across this article right here on the left side of my screen. We're going to go through it and to see whether or not this article is on point regarding the directional move in which they are forecasting Roku to move throughout the year 2019. Now, before I get started with that, I definitely want to remind you all to continue to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you go ahead and like and share this video content as well, because we're giving you all the news according to the charts and not by media like videos or through articles that so many other people try to persuade us with. We are the background, the back end of these articles to actually check to make sure that they're actually giving us accurate information regarding these particular type of instruments traded on these exchanges. Okay, so if you do find this content of value, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We do have a website, HueFinancial.com. You guys are interested in that particular aspect, you can go there. We have more information there for you too as well. Now, let's go ahead and get started in this analysis for today. Now we're going to talk about Roku. Okay, this article was uploaded to internet on the 11th of February 2019. The title reads, "Downgraded Roku stock tests key technical level." Okay, now I want you all to understand that we don't follow technical analysis. That is not our MO. We do language analysis. Okay, we look at the market sentiment through the price bars and the volume to distinguish what the actual market participants are trying to do with the stocks and cryptocurrencies or even commodities at that matter, okay, or for that matter. So now let's get started. Roku option bulls are sticking around. Vertical Group, which is an investment firm, downgraded Roku stock to negative from mixed, sending the shares down 3.4% to trade at $46.61. The equity earlier found a foothold near $45.74, home to its November 8th bear gap close, as well as a 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of its fourth quarter sell-off. However, just above its Roku 200-day moving average, currently perched near the round $50 mark, which has contained the security's early 2019 upside. So a lot of technical jargon in there. We don't focus on any of that technical analysis that they're trying to place in this article, but all in all, they're trying to insinuate that this particular stock is getting weak. Okay, so all of that written and all of that being said boils down to they're seeing indications that Roku's is finding some resistance. That's it. Roku's shares are still up 57.5% year to date, and option traders are still optimistic. At the International Security Exchange, the Chicago Board Options Exchange, and the NASDAQ OMX, the equities 10-day call put volume ratio is about 5-to-1, ranks in the 92nd annual percentile, meaning that calls have been bought to open over puts at a quicker than usual clip. Now, the option traders and these three exchanges are still looking for Roku to move higher, but yet we have this investment firm called Vertical Group that is downgrading Roku stock to a negative performance. Only one group can be right, and the only way that we'll be able to determine which one is right is through the price chart. So now let's go ahead, let's look at the price chart to try to tell what the market participants are trying to anticipate for this particular company. Okay, so let's start off with Roku on the monthly time frame. So now, as you all can tell here, that Roku has just literally been listed to the CBOE on September 1st, 2017 was the first day that this particular coin was traded. And ever since then, the overall market in Roku has been one of an upward momentum. So that's a positive thing to see in this particular chart. Okay, We had opportunities to break above this resistance line, which is around $52.50. But again, the market is finding a hard area. That's where all the sell orders come in at for Roku. Now, as we came down here to 2018 in April, was the volume increase. This is when the volume started to increase, and you can tell that we were still getting some indications of some weakness coming to the market, but we were able to overcome this $52.50 price as resistance and was able to come all the way up there to a high of $75 per share. Now, this was when the market as a whole started its correctional move. You guys can remember back in December, October of 2018, the whole market took a complete dump into space, and Roku participated in that same faction. So the last 3 months in Roku, outside of January, has been very severe movement to the downside. But you can all tell quite easily that the market found support at $30. That is where support was here during April 2018. So the market simply just bounced. That's all it did. It bounced right there at that $30 price. And last month, we haven't seen this much volume come into the space for Roku ever since we started trading in 2017. So this is a huge monumental feat that Roku has not seen in about 2 years. So what we just endured last month in January definitely should give you some clues as to what the market is feeling. With all this high volume, with this push to gold bar that just completed last month in January, we're still analyzing strength in the market for Roku. So this vertical group here on the left side of this article, on the left side of my screen, I just don't understand why they would downgrade Roku stock. The price chart currently is reflecting that it wants to continue to move higher. We have option traders at these 3 exchanges here that are still optimistic about this stock. They're at the 92nd annual percentile, meaning that there's more calls being bought than there are puts. So everyone is leaning towards this stock moving higher. The only concern that you all have to endure and see is that once again, $52.50 as resistance. That is the hurdle that Roku will have to overcome in order for us to really see a substantial increase to the upside. Now, I've already stated that I'm looking for Roku to continue to move higher. Let's take a look at Roku on the weekly chart. So here we are. We're looking at Roku on the weekly chart. You get a little better picture as to what the market is trying to do. Okay, Roku last week even was able to break above this minor resistance area right here at $48. That's a positive. We started the week out on this current bar showing some indications of weakness. Now we still have 3 more business days before the market concludes with the weekly chart. So don't expect the current weekly bar to look the way that it looks now. But considering the fact that a lot of the optimism is being spread across the financial markets, it seems as if the market continues to want to show movement to the upside. And that's only because it has been rumored that the United States and China are making some great movement in their trade talks, as well as both Democratic and Republicans have came up with a principal deal. It's not formalized yet, but a lot of that fear and that uncertainty regarding those 2 aspects has pushed the market higher today for many stocks. Taking a look at Roku on the daily price chart now. So you can see here, okay, even on the daily price chart, I'm not understanding why vertical group would downgrade Roku. The only caveat, I'm telling you this now, is $52.50. That is literally the last hurdle in the market for Roku to continue to move to the upside. If it can break $52.50 to the upside, then the next area is going to be $56 in or around that price. Okay, so I'm expecting Roku to continue to move higher. But in the midst of my analysis, expecting this stock to move higher, I want to put you all on notice that resistance can come in at $52 or $52.50. So yes, the strength is still being maintained in Roku. It is still anticipated that this particular stock is going to move higher. We're looking for it to move higher, but be on the lookout for $52 to around $52.50. Okay, so that's our analysis. The price chart is literally telling us that strength is being maintained and that the stock is going to continue to move to the upside, but we do have some on the outside that are betting against that not happening, and it is Vertical Group. They're one of the companies that are taking the opposite trade. The option traders are expecting this stock to continue to move higher. Vertical Group is not. So we cannot go with Vertical Group, and they're downgrading Roku stock right now. We have to side with the option traders here in this article, as well as a price chart, and tell you all now that we're still seeing indications that this stock wants to move higher. That's our analysis right there, plain and simple, uncomplicated. We're here to give you all the news according to the charts, and right now the news is telling us that Roku is still giving us strength in the market. Give us your thoughts, give us your opinions, let us know with a comment in the comment section of this video. And before I go, understand that we do have a website, HueFinancial.com. Go ahead, go there to get more information. If you're interested in cryptocurrencies, we do have a Patreon page. You could go there as well. We do a daily cryptocurrency analysis for the top 10 cryptocurrencies paired against BTC. And if not, continue to watch our videos here on YouTube. Make sure you all maintain your profitability. I will talk to you all later.